Here's an update on the Ithaca Saga. First off, holy cow, look how far we've come. First off, the cover art. Now, I can't show it to you yet, but I can draw it for you. And as you guys know, that's where my actual artistic strength is. So, the cover art is very simple, very straightforward. It is Odysseus's hunting bow. Oh my gosh, I can't even draw a hunting bow. I'm terrible at this. And it is resting against a wall. Oh my gosh, you can't even see it. Yeah. If that's not art, I don't know what is. Number 2, release date. When is it coming out? The thing is, I think you guys all know. I think you already know when it's coming out. For anyone who hasn't figured it out yet, the Ithaca Saga will be coming out on the day of the... Number 3, the music. Now, if the Vengeance Saga was supposed to feel super, like, out there, video game anime-y, the Ithaca Saga is much more grounded. It's very serious, very methodical, and it's very intense. I'm very excited about that. You know, this saga kicked my butt for over a year and a half, I think, almost 2 years, because those last 3 songs in Epic have, you know, they went through so much work and rewrites after rewrites, especially the last song, the last 2 songs, you know. So here's the thing. I used to have 38, 39, and 40. 38 was much shorter before. Then 39 was Royal Wisdom Burst, which was like a continuation of 38. And then 40 used to be called Olive Tree. And I would listen to that saga, and it was like, okay, it's just not hitting the way that I wanted it to. And so I thought maybe I just have to rewrite song 40. But then in order to rewrite song 40, I needed to fix things in song 39. But in order to get the things that I wanted from song 39, I had to go back to the end of song 38. And so those 3 things in sequence, you know, it just took me so much time, especially song 40. Oh my goodness. But I can say this. Every time I hear Would You Fall in Love with Me Again, I want to cry. I turn into a little baby. And I don't say that as like, oh, I wrote this really sad thing. No. Like, it's a really emotional moment. And Anna, who voices Penelope, she knocks it out of the park. Every time I hear her hit some of those high notes, I start tearing up. It's so sad. She's so talented, and everybody in the cast brought their A game. I've been getting asked by a lot of people, like, Jorge, how do you feel now that you're almost done? And the truth is, it's interesting. It's not, in one way, we're sort of done, right? Because this is the final saga of the official concept album. But in another way, our journey has just begun, you know? With all the songs out, now we can, like, go explore, like, what comes next? What's the next version of Epic that we give to the world? Now, there are several things that I'm particularly excited about when it comes to this saga. One of them is the music, of course, but the orchestration in this saga is much more ensemble string based than other sagas. You know, in the challenge, we hear the viola, which is Penelope's character instrument, and we hear those same sort of like drifting strings throughout the entire saga, and it's really fun. We also get to hear some very, very dark moments in song 38, Odysseus. But yeah, I feel like I need to give like a content warning. It gets dark. It's tense and dark. And I think Would You Fall in Love with Me Again is one of my favorite pieces that I've ever orchestrated, just because, particularly in this second chorus, all of the things just come together so nicely. I'm gonna like play each of them isolated so you guys can hear it, but it feels like it's soaring, which is exactly what I wanted here. So like... Oh my gosh, or like this cello at the beginning. I'm so proud of it. I'm so happy with it. It's one of my favorite things I've ever done, ever. Anyways, I just want everyone to have a good time with this saga. One of the things that I want the most is for people to feel that sense of wonder and awe that they get, like when we were younger and we would play a video game or watch a movie and we just go like, oh, that's so cool, you know? That's all I want here. So I'm very excited for you guys to hear the Ithaca Saga, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I am forever grateful for all of you for supporting me throughout this journey. Man, it's been a long journey, but hey, we're close to the final saga.